Hello student, today we are going to discuss about limit test for arsenic. Here in this topic we will confirm how we will perform the identification test for arsenic. So here we will perform the limit test. Firstly we should know about limit test, how we will define limit test. It is a quantitative or semi-quantitative test that is identified to design and control the small amount of impurity which are present in a particular sample. So we can take it is a limit test. So limit test can be used to identify the impurity. It can use to control the impurity. So by this method we can confirm any sample, any drug sample contains impurity, either it is a within limit or beyond limit. If any type of impurity, inorganic impurities are present beyond limit, then that particular sample should not be used for further for medicinal purpose. So here we will see in this topic we will discuss firstly we will see definition of limit test. After that we will see the specificity of the test, then sensitivity control. After that we will check the how we will prepare the standard method, how we will prepare the test method. All these comparison method will be discussed here, and we will see the observation after performing these experiment what we will observe here, and after that we will determine quantitative estimation. Now firstly we will see, sir, just to see here definition, what is limit test, why we are going to perform this. So again I am repeating, limit tests are quantitative or semi-quantitative tests designed to identify and control small quantities of impurities which are likely to be present in a substance or any sample. This limit test can be performed in a natural cylinder except limit test for arsenic, because the limit test of arsenic has been defined for has been performed this test through Gurdjieff apparatus. Just we will see here. The limit test involve simple comparison of opalescence, turbidity or color with standard. There are semi-quantitative reactions in which extent of impurities present can be estimated by comparing visible reaction response to the test and standard. So by this way, extent of reaction is readily determined by direct comparison of test solution with standard. So pharmacopoeia prefers comparison method. So in the limit test, we will see comparison. By comparison method, we can confirm, we can estimate, we can determine the actual quantity of impurities. Here we will see limit test for arsenic. This limit test of arsenic is based on which principle, which theory? Firstly we will see. The limit test of arsenic is based on the reaction of arsenic gas with hydrogen ion, which will give yellow stain on mercury chloride paper in the presence of reducing agent like potassium iodide, stannous chloride, zinc, etc. This is this limit test can be performed through Gurdjieff apparatus. This experiment will perform through Gurdjieff apparatus we are saying, and it requires a special apparatus. That is the specificity of this experiment, specificity of this test, limit test for arsenic. This test can be performed only by Gurdjieff apparatus. So here we will see step by step how arsine gas will produce, how it will react with mercury chloride paper. Here just you see here we are saying at present this arsenic can be converted into arsenic acid in a sample that is reduced to arsenious acid by reducing agent like potassium iodide, stannous chloride, zinc, hydrochloric, etc. This arsenious acid is further reduced to produce arsine gas ASH3 by releasing of hydrogen that can react with mercury chloride paper, which will give yellow stain. So it can show this statement can shown by this reaction also. Just you see here, if we are taking sample, when it will treated with dilute HCl, it will give arsenic acid H3ASO3, H3SO4, and this further arsenic acid H3ASO4 is converted into arsenious acid in the presence of said reducing agent, and this arsenious acid further will reduce into arsine gas, and this arsine gas will react with mercury chloride paper, and which will produce yellow stain, and we will compare this stain with standard stain. We will see here, when the sample is dissolved in acid, the arsenic present in a sample gets converted into arsenic acid by the reaction of reducing agent potassium iodide and stannous chloride, etc. This arsenic acid gets reduced to arsenious acid. The nascent hydrogen formed during the reaction further, which will reduce arsenic acid to arsine gas, and this arsine gas will react with mercury chloride paper, and it will give yellow stain. So it is our principle, it's our theory behind the limit test for arsenic. It is a Gurdjieff apparatus. Just you see here, they are given some specification about apparatus. Just you see, it is a bottle around 120 ml capacity bottle. Here we will pour, here we will add all the reagent, we will take here sample, some reducing agent. After that we will keep for few minutes. After that we will see they are releasing arsine gas here, and this arsine gas can react with filter paper, mercury chloride dipped filter paper. This filter paper will be covered, will be clamped in this, in between this rubber band. Just you see here written mercury chloride paper here, and its tube diameter is 2 mm diameter. Its tube length, whatever tube we are using for performing limit test for arsenic, its length is 200 mm glass tube, and its internal diameter is 6.5 mm. Internal diameter means it's the tube internal diameter is 6.5 mm, and its diameter is external diameter is 8.5 mm. So it is a Gurdjieff apparatus that is used only for performing the limit test for arsenic. After that we will see the method explanation of this test, how we will perform. Firstly we will prepare test method and standard method. Test method, in test method we will take the test solution that is prepared by dissolving a specific amount in water and sternated HCl, that should be arsenic free and kept in a wide mouthed bottle, which I had explained in previous slide. So here 1 gram of potassium iodide we will add in this particular solution samples in this bottle. After that we will add 5 ml of stannous chloride solution, followed by adding 10 gram of granulated zinc. We'll add here. All this reagent must be arsenic free, means sternated reagent we will take here. After that we will keep the solution, keep the solution aside for 40 minutes. Same experiment we will perform for standard method, standard sample, standard compound. Here we will take a known quantity of dilute sample. Just to see what is the basic difference between test and standard. In test solution we will take a sample, but in case of standard compound we will take known quantity of dilute arsenic solution in water, and it should be and we will add here sternated HCl, means arsenic free HCl. We will kept in a wide mouth bottle, and again same ratio will be had here. 1 gram again we will add potassium iodide, further we will add 5 ml of stannous chloride solution, followed by adding 10 gram of zinc, and again this or whatever all reagent we are using here, it should be arsenic free, and after that we will keep the side solution for 40 minutes. After 40 minutes we will observe which stain is more dark, which stain is less dark. We will see this slide. By this, in this slide, we will see, we will observe here, if test solution, if test sample contains less stain than standard, then we can say this sample is pass. And just vice versa, if standard sample contains more yellow stain than test, then we can say this test sample contains less amount of or acceptable amount of arsenic which are present in particular sample, so we can use for medicinal purpose. So it was observation of this limit test for arsenic, and the limit test for arsenic was performed only and only through Gurdjieff apparatus. So these were some references which are used during the explanation, during the discussion of this limit test for arsenic. Thank you.